Welcome to my channel. My name is Gina. This week I'm going to make a grilled chicken with peach chutney from Kristin Cavallari's book, True Roots. This recipe is going to take a little bit of planning ahead because the chicken needs to marinate for at least 4 hours. So I would recommend starting this recipe either the day before or in the morning before you head out to work so that it's ready in time to start dinner. If you like Cook With Me videos, click the thumbs up below. To see more dinner inspiration videos each week, please subscribe to my channel. Let's make dinner. I've got a Ziploc bag that I'm going to put our chicken into. This is just 4 chicken thighs. And you could also use a baking dish for this, but I prefer doing Ziploc because then once it's done, I can just throw it out and I don't have to worry about cleaning it. So we'll open our package up here. And we're just gonna put our chicken right in here. We will put this into our refrigerator for at least 4 hours. Mince 1 shallot. Take out the pit. Roughly dice this up. 5 peaches that we have roughly diced up, and we're just going to set this aside. The recipe calls for 6 chives, but instead what I'm going to use is some green onion. And there's a couple pieces that I've dried out, but for the most part there should be some good pieces we can use here. What I'm going to do is take off any dried up pieces because those are not going to taste good. Chop off the end, and then I'm just going to try and thinly slice a couple of green onions chopped up. Yesterday we zested this lemon, as you can see. And we have 2 options today. You can either use the juice from this lemon or you can use champagne vinegar. You don't need a fancy juicer like I have. I just have one, so I use it. If you wanted, you can use a fork just to kind of get some resistance so you can juice. So now we have our lemon juice. We are gonna grill our chicken. So I took out my stovetop griddle so that we can do this in the house. If you have a barbecue, you can also do this out there. We have our chicken that we marinated from yesterday, and I'm just gonna place this next to the griddle. And for the griddle, we're gonna turn it on to medium-high heat, and I'm gonna use both my front burner and my back burner. I'm going to take some cooking spray. This is just extra virgin olive oil. And I'm going to spray the griddle on the top here. I'm just going to try to get some salt, pepper here. And then once we get it onto the griddle, we will salt and pepper the other side. Take my chicken out of the bag here, and I'm just, put it, no. I want to put it skin side down because I just put the seasoning of salt and pepper on the skin side, so I want to make sure I can get the other side. Cook this on this side for about 5 minutes. Some salt. pepper. While our chicken heats up, we're gonna turn on our pan to medium-high heat, and we're gonna melt enough coconut oil just to coat the pan. We've got our chicken flipped. You can see those nice grill lines, and we're gonna let this cook for another 5 minutes. Medium-high heat on your oil, and then we're gonna stick in our minced shallots. We're just gonna give this a nice stir in our oil. Cover it just to let it sweat for a little bit. I turn the heat down a little bit to medium. And you can tell that our shallots are starting to brown. I'm gonna add the peaches next, and we're gonna cook this for about 5 minutes. Spend about 5 minutes on our peaches. I'm gonna add the green onion and the lemon juice. Also, a tablespoon of honey. So we're gonna let this simmer for about 5 minutes until it thickens up. And I turn the heat down to low. So we cook this for about 5 minutes, and then I'm just gonna turn off the heat on this. Gonna add some salt and some pepper. Turned our heat down on our chicken because I tried checking it and it's still not cooking through, but the outside looks phenomenal. So I'm turning it down now to medium-low, just to hoping that these are now done. Here is our finished product. As you can see, it's nice and charred up on the outside on the skin, so that's going to be delicious. Ignore the cut marks. That was just to make sure that it was cooked all the way through, and it finally looks like it is. And here is our peach chutney that is done. The last thing we have to plate with this is some bok choy. I just slivered up some garlic, extra virgin olive oil to our pan. You want about a tablespoon of that. Turn our heat on to medium. Once our pan heats up, we're gonna add some sliced garlic, just so it starts to get fragrant. And then we're gonna add in the stems of our bok choy. In my previous video where I made a sausage skillet, which I'll link below, you'll know my method for cooking bok choy. It's I always cook the stem part first to give it a head start, and then I add the leaves to wilt down after this has gotten a good head start. It kind of gets like an oniony glisten to the stems, and once you see that, you want to add in the leaves. Incorporate the leaves and get them to wilt up. Yeah, this is looking good. All right, so now with this done, all that's left to do is plate it up. I'm gonna take our chicken. I'm gonna pour some of our peach chutney right on top. Here is our plate. The sun is really helping me out today. If it looks really bright, it's because the sun is like shining in on the from the window. All right, let's take a bite of our chicken. I'm really excited to try this. I thought this recipe was really good. I got it from Kristin Cavallari's True Roots. Obviously mine did not look as pretty as hers did, but it still tasted delicious, and I definitely recommend that you guys try this. Thanks for watching this week. If you liked it, give it a thumbs up, and if you want more dinner inspiration, please subscribe below. Hope you have a great day, and we'll see you next week. Bye guys!